What's up everybody, Evan here with Chapter 3 Season 1 of Fortnite. So like I said last week, I would cover all of the Winterfest challenge that happened during this week. And so we are going to do that, but first, let's open all the presents. I'm actually opening the small ones first. I want to leave the big ones for last, for next week. So yeah, let's get into the Winterfest challenges. First we got collect toy biplanes at Condo Canyon, Greasy Grove or Sleepy Sound. So there are at least 4 toy biplanes on each location. You need 3. You don't need to actually get one on each location. You can get all 3 on one location only. I'm going to show you all of the possible toy biplanes on each of the locations so that you can have options. But again, you just need 3. Next, we got travel while having icy feet. So you can get icy feet from the chiller grenade, which you can find on chests and just regular loot. So now go up to a mountain, throw the chiller grenade on your feet and let yourself slide. So as you can see here, I take fall damage and it doesn't, I'm not sure if it counts me falling. I'm not sure if you need to actually, you know, skate around with the feet or if me just falling like that, it counted. It seems to have counted, I'm not sure. So here you can see me doing it again and I go into water and the water just melts the feet. So try not to go into water. And so the other way for you to get icy feet right now is with the snowman. You can find them as floor loot, as you can see here, or you can find them anywhere in the game. Now you're gonna throw the snowman if you have one. Make sure you throw one at snow, because if you throw anywhere that isn't snow, they seem to not work. Now just pickaxe the snowman and they'll explode and give you icy feet. So just do that for 200 meters and you should be good to go. Next, we got fly with a chicken for 200 meters. So finding a chicken, you know, there's no location that is for sure you're gonna find one. So you gotta get lucky. I try to concentrate around the Jonesies, POI, and this is where I found one. Now build around the chicken so you can grab him. Make sure you have somewhere you can open. You can get out of the build, obviously. Now now that you grabbed him, you can jump around and you like float a little bit. So here you can see me doing with the spider webs and I go super high and you think that that would complete the challenge, but actually doesn't do anything, unfortunately. I think maybe they didn't think about this or I don't know what's the issue. So the way you actually have to do this is just jumping around. I even tried jumping off of a mountain and it didn't do much difference. It's really weird, you know, so all you have to do is just keep jumping and walking until you get 200 meters. Next, we got dance for 3 seconds at Crackshot's cabin and Sergeant Winter's workshop. So as you can see there on the map, they're both around LogJam Lumberyard. So I believe this is the Sergeant Winter's workshop, but it's also a gas station, so it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's here exactly where I do it, but it counts, so you know, whatever. I imagine anywhere on this gas station works. And this is the Crackshot cabin south of LogJam Lumberyard. Next, we got ram a snowman with a vehicle. So as I told you before, you can find snowman as floor loot. You can throw them. You gotta throw them on snow. As you saw there, I threw it on the roads and they exploded, so it didn't work. You can also find snowmen everywhere on the map right now. I believe Greasy Grove, there's a bunch of them. And probably mountains around this area, LogJam Lumberyard, there's a lot of mountains. You should probably find some snowmen. Deal damage to opponents with the Snowball Launcher. So the Snowball Launcher, you will find them as regular loot, chest loot. I'm not sure if they have other rarities. So far I've only seen him on the blue rare rarity. But as you can see here, just one time does 50 damage and you just need to do 50 damage anyway. So pretty easy. The hardest part's gonna be finding one. And the last Winterfest challenge for this week is use a holiday present item. So these are floor loot and they are legendary. If you played Fortnite before, you know what they are. So here they're pretty shiny. You just throw them on your feet. You don't need to throw them on your feet, but you know, you can, when you throw them on your feet, you're gonna be inside the present and there's a lot of good loot inside of it. And that is it for Winterfest challenges for this week. If you completed 7 of them, you're gonna get this glider snowman award. Pretty cool. And so next week I'm covering the last 6 challenges for Winterfest, and I believe we got the llama as a back bling. So let's go for the regular challenges of week 3. First, we got receive your next objective in LogJam Lumberyard. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna get the actual objective.
I detected some unusual seismic activity. Maybe the island has a nervous stomach after its little gymnastics routine. Or maybe it's something worse. Would you mind hiking up those perilous, deadly mountains? I need you to check on my seismometers.
So what we need to do, collect readings from seismometers in a single match. We need 3 of them. As you can see them here, they're all around LogJam Lumberyard. They'll be on mountains. I'm gonna get the ones closest.
Hey, do you mind making your heartbeat a little quieter? It's kind of muddling my scan.
It has to be in a single match. I did this on Team Rumble.
I got my data, and you got your steps in. Win-win. A real scientist never admits when things aren't looking good. They just say, huh, that's different, and quietly retreat to their lab to try and fix it. So, huh, that's different.
Next challenge, slide continuously for 25 meters. So what I did here is I marked the floor and then I built 7 ramps actually. But I think 6 ramps is enough. Actually, 7 ramps is better because you need to actually run a little bit. You run a little bit and you crouch to slide. And it should be enough for this. Pretty easy. Next, bounce 5 times on Spider-Man's bouncers without touching the ground. So the map here shows us only 3 of them, but I'm gonna show you all the locations for the web shooters, which has the Spider-Man bouncers, and I actually do it on a location that they don't show on the map. So as you can see, it does count any of the places. I use the web shooters to correct so I don't touch the ground here, but it's mostly pretty easy, just 5 times. This location is near the Jonesy's POI, and you can go back and forth here. Next, we got surge coolers or ice machines. We need 5 of them. So I'm doing this on Camp Cuddle. I'm going to show you a few locations here. So there's another challenge next up that we need to talk to a few characters, and on each of those locations have coolers. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm just showing Camp Cuddle right now, but you should be able to find them all. If you don't get enough coolers on one of the characters, once you go talk to the other characters, you can probably find more coolers around them. There's quite a lot of them. If you really need help, there's a website called Fortnite.gg, and they have the location of every single cooler and ice machine. So it's pretty easy if you want that. Next, talk to Guaco, Bunker Jonesy, and Cuddle team leader. This is the challenge I talked before. These 3 characters are the ones that will always be on these locations. There are like 4 characters around them, but the other 3 characters, you know, randomize between them, but these characters are the ones that will always be there. Next, collect stored items from a tent. So last week we had to store items on the tent, and now we need to collect them. If you have nothing on the tent, you just store something and then pick it up and it's gonna count. You're gonna see me doing this here. Next, deal damage to opponents at Rocky Rios or Condo Canyon. So just drop in one of these locations. You should be able to find someone. 75 damage, it's not that much. And if you get lucky on Team Rumble and the circle ends here, it's even easier. And the last challenge, eat weak points while harvesting. 100 of them. Once again, this challenge, I can't believe they're doing this. You know, 100 is quite a bit actually, but you know, we've done this for 3 years. You know what you gotta do. But anyway, everyone, that's it for this week. I'll see you next week for the last Winterfest challenges plus week 4. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.